And I said, what's docking? And then he didn't say anything. And then I went home and I Googled docking. And wasn't that a waste of 4 hours? Just a show of hands, who knows what docking is? Wow, it's a lot. For the rest of you, you're in for a treat. This is docking. You need 2 men, and both of them have to have erect dicks at the same time. It's already weird, isn't it? Anyway, one dick, ideally to dock. One dick needs to be like a circumcised dick, and the other dick needs to be a European fella. Let's talk about this very quickly. Okay, so I'm circumcised. I know you're all not circumcised. I know you're not, right? I got my son circumcised. Right? When I got my son circumcised, I mentioned on a late night show that I got my son circumcised, and I got a lot of hate mail and people freaking the fuck out and saying that I mutilated my kid and all this type of stuff. And look, people do it for different reasons. It's a personal thing, right? Some people circumcise their children for religious purposes. Some people do it for medical reasons. The reason I got my son circumcised is so that when he is older, women will enjoy having his dick in their mouths. I did it because I love him. And your dicks are fucking disgusting. You fucking animals. How do you fucking look at your dick and have any level of self-respect? Every fucking day, you fucking hooded, slimy fucking dicks. My dick smells constantly. It's an eternal battle against that smell. I can't even imagine what you accept in your life. Do you know that it's not in porn? It's not in fucking porn. Uncircumcised isn't in porn because the people who make porn are trying to run a business and they don't want people fucking vomiting when they're masturbating. You can't go into a porn site and put uncircumcised, it doesn't come up. Your dick is less of a fetish than feet, you fucking disgusting animals. Name me one time where extra skin on the body is a good thing. When like someone gets old, they get that turkey neck and they're like, ooh, I've been looking forward to this. Some fucking 500-pound cunt loses 300 pounds and has that big elephant hair of skin. And the doctor goes, oh, lucky you. Extra skin. Women love extra skin. Anyway, so docking, you need 2 dicks, right? A lovely, pristine dick and a horrible dick. Then you line the 2 dicks up, and with your slimy hood, you get that bit and you stretch it over the nice dick. Now, that'll make a seal. Now, the only way to break that seal is to pop a bit of air out of the side and gently release like it's a Tupperware lid. Because you can't just pull against it, because then it's like a Chinese finger trap. Now that the dicks are docked, you just gently bash dicks. It's probably kissing, isn't there? I imagine you'd kiss. Your mouths are aligned, probably. And then if you're into each other, you'll come simultaneously on each other's dickheads. That'll make like a cum bubble of sorts. That eventually will just go bleh. And that's docking. You ever been in a pound store and been famous? That's... So anyway, so I'm poor and famous, right? So I have sex with this American woman, consensually. I asked her. She said yes, she enjoyed herself. Anyway, so I had sex with this woman, and she thought because I was on the TV that I had money, so she tried to extort me for $50,000. She goes, I have a sex tape of yours, and I'm gonna sell it. And I went, fucking try. I don't know what the market is for the podgy, pale Australian guy who lasts a minute and a half, but see what you can fucking get. And then she goes, well, I have a photo of you doing cocaine. And I went, everyone does. I've done cocaine off photos of me doing cocaine. And you want to extort me? Why don't you get a picture of me being nice to my mother or opening a door for a woman or something off brand? But, you know, I understand people love their families, they want to fucking do their best. I'm actually, I'm going to say something now that's going to make some people upset. It's weird that I say it. I'm a single dad now. I've been a single dad for over a year, and when people hear it, they get all, oh, it's a shame. Not a shame. Me and my ex weren't getting along. We're still good friends now. I'll tell you how we broke up. This is literally how me and my ex broke up. I bought a house 5 doors down from my house, and she goes, what did you get that for? And I went, for you to live in. And she high-fived me and skipped down there. She was happy to go as well. So now I'm a single dad. And the weird thing is about being a single dad is before that, I used to go on and on and on about what a great parent I was. But I wasn't a great parent. I wasn't. I was just a guy who lived with a 4-year-old. This is how I used to parent. I used to walk around the house. If I saw my son playing with a toy, I'd be like, what are you playing with there? Lego. Sounds fun. All right. And then his mum would take him to bed, and I'd go, good night, sweet dreams, my prince. But I was a shit parent. Well, now it's just me and him. And so I have this 4-year-old that comes over, fucking every second week I get my kid, and he comes over, and I try to make it as normal a family life as we can. But the little cunt only eats like 4 different foods. He eats like macaroni and cheese, chicken, and fucking pizza and apples. I try to make him eat other things, but his mother doesn't, and there's a big argument. That's why she lives in another fucking house. Anyway. But he comes over, and I try to have family meals with him, right? So it's just me and him. So I make him chicken, I have to bread it, I have to do things, I have to make it a certain level, and then I cut up some apples, and then I sit there, and then he comes and eats dinner with me, and I'm not gonna make 2 fucking meals, so I'm eating fucking chicken and apples as well. So we're sitting there eating a meal, and I don't let him watch TV while we're eating. That's family time, so it's me and him. But I gotta be honest, I wanna watch the TV. The conversation runs out pretty fucking quick. He hasn't got a lot going on. I go to him, I go, how was your day? And he goes, oh, I don't know. And I go, what did you do at school? He goes, drew a picture. And I'm like, fuck, this is a long meal. Anyway, so I make him the chicken, I make him the apples, and then I take him upstairs for bedtime at 8:30, and he has a bath, and I wash his hair, and I put him in some pajamas, and he's all fresh and clean, and I put him in the bed, and I sing him the same song every day, and then I read him a story, and then I wait till he falls asleep, and then I go downstairs and watch TV. And then about 2 hours later, about 10:30, I just hear screaming, just, I run up the fucking stairs. I get up there, he's covered in vomit. He's vomited all over, he's got vomit through his fucking hand. I pick him up, he's shitting, right? He's shitting and vomiting onto me. So he's vomiting onto me, but he's shitting in front of where I'm walking. So I'm walking through shit as vomit's coming onto me. I put him on the toilet, I get him a bucket. He is now shitting and vomiting simultaneously. Now, maybe I didn't cook that chicken long enough. Anyway, so he's just sitting there. He's never had food poisoning before. I ate the same meal. The little cunt's just got a weak constitution. Anyway, so he's sitting there, shitting and vomiting at the same time, and the poor little fella, because he's 4, his brain doesn't compute that this won't go on forever. He actually looked at me shitting and vomiting, and he looks at me and he goes, I guess this is me now. And I'm just laughing like, you'll be all right, fella, you'll be all right. Anyway, this goes on for a couple of hours where it's about midnight now. He's empty. Everything's out of his body. I give him another bath and I wash him off and I wash all the vomit out of his hair and I put him in some new pajamas and I say, come and sleep in my bed, mate. Everything's gonna be all right. And he sleeps in my bed and I pat his back until he goes to sleep and then I go to sleep and then 2 hours later, I shit the bed. Now, this wasn't like I woke up with cramps and went, oh, and then I shit the bed. No, the shit and the waking up was a simultaneous thing. I just lay in there, I just went, oh, oh, oh. He's fast asleep. Now, I've just shit the bed next to a 4-year-old, which I assume is a crime. And I've never felt so sick, and I get out, and I'm in my underwear, and there's just shit pouring down my thighs. And I'm like, ah! And I vomit on the floor, and I'm walking through my own vomit, and I'm shitting onto the vomit, and I make it all the way to my toilet. And I sit there, and I'm shitting. I didn't have a bucket, and so I'm just vomiting into the fucking bathtub and shitting. And I actually said out loud, I guess this is me now. Now, I'm there for a couple of hours. I'm taking all my clothes off, and so now it's like 5 in the morning, and I'm fucking naked and just still shitting and vomiting. And my son wakes up. He's feeling fresh as a daisy. He comes in, his pajamas all clean, his hair's all fluffy. He walks in, holding his teddy, he walks around the pile of shit and vomit. He walks in to see his father shitting and vomiting on the toilet, and he looks at me, he goes, we had a tough night, didn't we, Dad?